Hello, fam. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to piano lessons with Emmy John. I decided to change the positions today, and let's see what it gives. So one more time, thank you so much for following me. So for today's lesson, I just want to make it very simple. Number one, don't forget to register for 6 months piano lesson. That is one. Number two, don't forget to purchase my loop bundle. Loop bundle available for you. That's two. Then number three, I'm preparing a praise series. So I'm preparing a praise course. It's just gonna be a 1 month course. If you're interested, send a DM to me. I'm preparing a praise course whereby I will cover everything that concerns praise, traditional praise, contemporary praise, approaches on how to use praise to vamp, then on top of loops. So that's why I'm making this announcement. Very, very important. Register by sending a DM to me on WhatsApp on the number on the screen. So today, just very simple. In my week 20 intermediate lessons, yesterday in my 6 months intermediate class, we were looking at upper structures. So we took our time in 30 minutes to dissect what are upper structures, how are upper structures used. I looked at three things. Number one, what are upper structures? Number two, how do we construct upper structures? And number three, how do we apply upper structures? I know you must have been asking, what is upper structure? So for those who are very much beginners, do well to join my beginner piano class to be able to know how these chords are actually formed. Then for beginner series, then intermediate lesson, we looked at something way more advanced. So now, upper structures, I'm just going to do a little recap. For more, join the 6 months piano training for all in-depth on this. So for upper structures, we said there are 9 types of upper structures. There are 9 types of upper structure voicing, 9 types. And also, I also said upper structures are skeleton of the dominant chords. Therefore, it functions as a dominant 7 chord. So where I would have played my 1 to 5 or 5 to 1 voicing, I would just use my upper structure voicing to replace that. Or I'm going to my 1 to 4, I can quickly just do this. Or so when you hear movements like this, so those are upper structure voicings. Today I don't want to take my time to give us in-depth of this. If you want to know more of this, just join my 6 months piano training, and then you'll be able to get access to not just this and more. Then just for today, let me just give us just one. So I was applying it to a song I was teaching them yesterday. I was looking at You've Done So Much For Me. So then I did these movements. I don't know if you understand what I did there. Let me do it again slowly. One more time. That's that. So I did it. Nara. I use an upper structure voicings. Can you think why did I do that? So one more time. I did so I use upper structure to harmonize. Nara. So I might read. So let me just teach us what I did. So therefore, this is what I did. So for my 5 chord, I use what we call the upper structure 6. Upper structure 6. Now, upper structure simply means playing the skeleton of the dominant chord on the left, and then picking the 6th major chord on the right hand. So in the key of C, this is my 1. I was playing a 5 chord because Nara is a 5 chord. So since I was playing a 5 chord, what did I do in my 5? I approached the 5 as my 1. So then my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's it. So my 5 becomes G in the key of C. So So my G becomes my 1 automatically. So this is my. So I'm in the key of G now. What did I do? I apply upper structure 6. So I just did this. So that's that. Now, how did we get this? So this is a dominant chord of G. G, B, D, F. So the skeleton of this chord becomes B and F. That's where upper structure comes in. Upper structure over major triad on the right hand. So in the key of G, this is my 2, my 3, my 4, my 5, my 6. So the 6th major will be E major triad. So that's that. So imagine I do this. See how it sounds. So what did I do? I just inverted it to pick a more suitable melody or inversion for me. I did this. So E second inversion, E major triad second inversion. So therefore I have B and F on the left hand as a skeleton, which is a tritone of the tritone of B, which is the skeleton of the dominant of G. Then on the right hand, I just played B, E, and A flats, which is E major triad second inversion. So that's that. Now I doubled the melody, so therefore I had B and B. So you can do this. This is an upper structure 6 voicing. So you can be my 5 to my 1. I can also make it upper structure 2. So this is basically an advanced voicing for those who really want to know more advanced stuff under upper structure. I would suggest for you, please go for upper structure voicings. They will really help your reharmonization, your application, and then your deeper understanding of complex voicings. So that's that. So let's examine this. Naturally, this chord should be. Naturally, what should this chord be? So this G becomes the root. B becomes the third. D becomes the 5. F becomes the minor 7. So this already tells us that this G dominant voicing, G dominant on the left. On the right hand, I just have A or E major triad, which is second inversion. So we have B as the third, which is the same as the left hand, the third. We have E as the 11. And then we have this as a flat 9. Because on the key of G, this is my 1, this is my 2, the flat 9. So therefore, instead of doing this, I just made it this. And I just doubled the roots. So this would have been a G dominant 13 with a flat 9. So rather than saying G dominant 13 flat 9, that's where upper structure comes in to make it much more easier. So we just say upper structure 6. Simple. Upper structure 6. So instead of saying G dominant 7 flat 9, we just look at it as upper structure 6. So you discover that upper structures have closed the gap between ambiguous chord voicings. I don't know if you are getting me. I don't know if this lesson sounds a bit complex to some of us, yeah? But to some of us who it's not complex to, I believe we understand where I'm going to. But if it's complex to you, that's why I suggest join my 6 months piano training. In my 6 months piano training, I took my time from beginner level down to advanced level such as this. In fact, in 6 months training from next week, we're looking at drop 2 voicings, variations of drop 2 voicings, the 8 dimensions of drop 2 voicings, and how to apply them and create more voicings under them. So these are stuff we look at in 6 months training. So please, I will advise, take your time, enroll for the class. It's very affordable. Just send the DM to me on the screen and then we'll get you registered. So that is that, upper structure voicings. So with this understanding, I believe you've been able to understand how upper structures are formed, how they are used, and what they function as. So one more time. So let's say Remo. So the D voicing. So what did I do? I did this. Can you analyze what upper structure will this be? So what upper structure will this be? Knowing now, to determine the upper structure, you will check the chord, the preceding chord it's landing to. So where is it going to determines the function of where it was coming from. So this. the winner gets a prize from me. So what upper structure would this be? And what function is this functioning as? What is this chord voicing functioning as? So one more time, I'm going to play the song one more time again and then hear what it sounds like. Let me make it slowly and then let me add the pad to it to give it color. So one more time, just check this out. That's basically that for now. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I still remain Emmy John. Thank you.